Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Christina Fogel. Today I'm going to make a glazed ham, and the glaze in this ham has brown sugar and apple cider, and it has all those wonderful flavors that just add so much to the ham, and it's perfect for your holiday table. I'm going to do a little prep work, gently slice around the top and remove some of the excess skin, and pat it dry with paper towels. Now I'm ready to go. To get started, I'm going to cut some diagonal lines in the ham. With a sharp knife, gently slice lines through the ham. Not very deep and about a ½ inch apart. It doesn't have to be exact. I always like to do this step. More of that wonderful glaze will seep in and flavor the ham. Now I'm going to cut across the other way, forming diamond shapes. This is all optional though. I've taken a ham right from the package. Most hams are pre-cooked and I will put it right in the oven. I'm just warming it up. But this is really nice for the holidays. Now I'm going to take the ham and put it in my roasting pan. I have a roasting rack. And I'm going to take whole cloves and I'm going to put them in the center of each diamond shape. Again, this is optional, but I just love how this looks for the holidays. It dresses the ham up a bit. I'm going to cover this with foil and roast it in the oven at 325, and I have the oven rack set on the lowest position. I'm going to roast this for 15-20 minutes per pound. This is a 9-pound ham, so I'm going to roast it for about 2¼ to 2½ hours total time. 45 minutes before I'm done though, I'm going to start adding the glaze. So while the ham is roasting, I'm going to go ahead and make my glaze. I have 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, and 2 cups of apple cider. I have some fresh apple cider that we just pressed this year. So that's the reason why I want to make this glaze. I was really excited to use this. Store-bought apple cider works great too though. So I'm at the stove and I'm going to combine all of the glazed ingredients together. The brown sugar, the apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, and apple cider. I'm going to turn the heat on to medium and whisk this together. Once the glaze comes to a simmer, I'm going to turn the heat on to low and let this simmer until it reduces in half. This takes a while, so I like to make the glaze right after I put the ham in the oven so it's ready to go when I need it. The ham only has 45 minutes to go. So I'm going to remove the foil and start adding some glaze. I'm going to put the ham back in the oven and add more glaze every 10 minutes. So while I'm glazing the ham, I like to take some pineapple rings and add some glaze to those too. So I'm going to take some pineapple rings and blot them off real quick with some paper towel and then place them on a foil-lined cookie sheet. If you have vegetarian friends and family, a lot of times I'll take a little bit of the glaze out of the pan and I'll put it into a separate bowl with a separate brush and I'll glaze the pineapple with that. That way all the friends and family can enjoy this pineapple. Now I'm going to put these in the oven and let these roast too. I'm going to keep adding the glaze and really try to get it in the crevices. Now when I glaze the ham, I also glaze the pineapple. I glazed the pineapple for 10 minutes, glazed it again, then flip the pineapple rings over and continue the glaze process for 20 more minutes for a total of 40 minutes. I time it with a ham so it's easy. When I make this ham, I really like adding the glazed pineapple. It's just one more extra thing that's really simple, but it looks so nice with the ham. So now I'm going to make a little apple flower to use as decoration. I'm going to take a little bit of water and add about a teaspoon of salt to it. Stir that up and let that dissolve. I slice my apple. Slice the apples into the thinnest slices possible. Add the sliced apples to the water and I microwaved it for 1 minute and then I let the apples sit in the water for 5 minutes. I started carefully bending the apples while still in the warm water and then formed the flower. I was inspired to make this from watching Gayla in the Kitchen. She has so many wonderful garnish ideas. There's a link to her channel below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to click to subscribe and hit that like button. The recipe's on the website, there's a link down below. It's ChristinaFogel.com.